Okay, let me make sure everything's working. I'm live now. Sorry for the late minute. But I'm waiting for this to catch up. We get out of here. Hello? We get out of here. Oh, hello? We get out of here. Yeah, you can hear the dim battery. Try to do it and make Rick ship something, but let me see if this is working. Let me go to give me a second. With the comments. What up, brother? I'm trying to work this audio. Give me a second. Gotta for a minute. Fixing this audio. Ted Walls, apology. I'm fixing my audio. Bear with me. Yeah, it's working, but I was hearing a lot of reverb. I don't. My room is not treated, so I got you, brother. But you know me. Give me a second. I'll be back in a minute. That's why I left the audio on. Clip the mic on me, the lavalier mic. I'm back. So let me fix all this, and here we go. Try to do a Jerry Rig mix. There you go. Let me see. There you go. It's fine. I'll leave it like that. Whatever. So yeah. So today's topic, I'm going to talk about that. Waiting for more people to come in. Thanks for being here. Magic Tech Review. So was 5 minutes late, but Tech Walls. I was using the wrong USB cable to connect, not the one that came with the camera. Too many cables that all look similar, so I gotta look at the camera color coordinated or put rubber bands with different colors, something, because I had the wrong cable. I couldn't figure out for my life dependent on it, so I was pissed off. Just trying to get myself a little stray. There you go. Yeah. Hey, Gigi. Hey. So yeah, so let me get to the intro. And many of y'all know the intro, but the intro is talking about different time zone for different part of the world. So I'm not leaving nobody exclusive. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Repeat again. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome. This is Tech for Uni, and today we're gonna talk about the subject about the Samsung Galaxy S21 FE. It's a hit or a miss. Want to hear your feedback on the comment on the actual comments? Let me know. And if you're part of the replay crew, you know what to do. Leave your comments, like, subscribe, all that dandy stuff is appreciated. And I want to get with this subject. And also, before I want to do some housekeeping, I'm dropping the first video of the year tonight. So after this, I'm doing my last part that I messed up. I got to record the A roll, one little section of the A roll, and I'll be done with it. And it'll be species to my knees in good enough. It's enough to hit the publish button. So bear with me with that. So once I finish it, I'm gonna send it to one person. So therefore, there's to prove that I did it, and I'm putting it out there, and it's gonna be 4K film and everything. So yeah, you over here. Hey, holla at your boy. Thanks for coming in, LaShawn. Sharky Finn. And I want to leave the door open to anybody. If you want to get invited, just put the word invite and I'll send you the link. I don't want to put the actual link public because you never know, trolls or something. So you can hit that. So the FE is worth comparing to other phones in the same price, rise or less with more features. So that's the discussion. So if you want to be part of the discussion, comment, do all that things. And also don't forget, if you want to get invited, put the word invited. It's open today. Today I feel like I need more people to discuss this topic. I'll try to do the best that ability I can. Regular water, not a sponsor, so cover that. Gotta stay dehydrated. Not enough water during the day today. Yeah, thanks. I switched my light, and I switched to different angles. One of the top lights, because I got the two back lights. So yeah, so it was nice that I was experimenting while I was doing the video. So that gave me also a chance to see the 3-point lighting system. So thanks, Lechon. Let me click on this comment too. Yep. So fix my glasses. So yeah, so for me, honestly, there's way better phones at that price range and less. For example, the Pixel 6, you know? And yeah, I mean the material is glass thick, I think. I'm not sure 100% on that. Don't quote me if you know the material at that phone. Go ahead. Repeat again if you want to get invited. Um, get invited, put the word invite. Also on the comments, let's keep it clean and professional. And you know, because everybody watch me, so I'm gonna put. Thanks, Yoba. I was experimenting with the light and was thinking about you, so I switched the other light, and that's the area that works. And I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna go with this because you know, thanks to my boy Sioba, I'm improving, learning a lot from you, brother. Oh yes, because I switched my mic. I put it over here. It's better than before. I had the lavalier mic. I also had a rig on a kind of stand, but it wasn't sounding right. So I decided to go back. Man, I love this. This is just very powerful little. Oh, thanks for subscribing to Bonnie. Yeah. So put it this way, if you like what you see, subscribe if you would like to rock with me. So let's get in the subject. The subject is the FE. Let me see if I could pull out this website, if I got the right website, so we could talk about it. I'm going to share my screen. Bear with me with that, because I'm rusty on that. I just want to see if I could get this website. I think that's the proper website. If not, I'm going to ask for the website. Y'all let me know. Okay. Oh, there you go. It came up. The first one. Cool. So I could share my screen and let's just do the steps. Bear with me. I'm about to share my screen right now. I hope I do it right. So yeah, I don't know if I shared correctly, but um, yeah, I think I did. So yeah, those are the specs, and it came out January 4th, 2020. Well, it released at January 7th. Let me correct that. So y'all let me know if it's sharing correctly, because I'm not looking at that it's sharing on my end. Oh, view tab and okay, let me see if this is work. Bear with me. Go back to the. Oh, okay, I know what I did wrong. Gotcha. Now I got it. Bingo. There you go. See, that's one more step than different than StreamYard. But anyway, those are the specs. So y'all can see the specs. Let's see if allow me to scroll. Because I'm clicking on it and I'm gonna see if I could scroll. If I'm able to scroll. So yeah, so those are the specs. So bear with me. I don't know if it's scrolling or not. Why? Okay, the website doesn't want to scroll for some reason. I know in me era, I got it, but also the specs that I could show and display and all that. So you can look at it. So let me click on this comment quick for Magitech review. So why did they take away and have to search people channel instead of clicking on them? Oh, I don't know. That I don't know. Good question. I think Samsung S21 should have come out last year with the S21 Ultra. Yeah, you're right, Bonnie. But I don't know why it came out this late because there's other phones that have less, less, no, not less, more affordable, and therefore you could get actually better for your bang for your buck. And you could say, let me stop sharing this because actually I don't know why this is not scrolling up and down. I don't get it, but go back to me. Yeah, I don't get that because the actual phone is it's like yeah, it got some good specs and everything, but actually the Samsung Galaxy S22 is coming, so give me a second, folks. Drinking water, stay dehydrated. I'm looking at the comments. Yeah, bear with me. Give me a second. I want to cough it long in front of y'all. Yeah, I'm back. Let me fix myself. I was trying to do some adjusting, micro adjusting. So, okay, there you go. Much better. And now I could be more eye level instead of looking down at the actual camera, looking down at actually the computer. So let me get back to the comments. Yep, I'm back. I just wanted to fix something quick. So, and I don't want to cough in front of everybody. That's disrespectful. Cough it long. You know what I'm saying? Fix this. Get back. Cool. I'm gonna do it like this. This is much better. So I can grab the water easier if I need water. Yep, this setup works perfectly for me. So yeah, I'm back. So any comments on this? What you want to think? Oh, the Pixel 6, it's a better buy than that for the price. You know what I'm saying? And also, by the time that I don't know. I think it was a waste of materials and all that. And I don't get the why this was out there. Why Samsung put this phone out there? Because oh no, I'm back. I already did that. I know they went to the boardroom and everything and had discussion and everything about the actual phone. True to that, but I just don't get it. Why was released this late at the time and the specs and material, like I said earlier. Yeah, it was a challenging to get it, but it's just weird. For all that they offer, I don't think it's the right price. I would have priced it much lower. Anybody want to get invited? Just put the word invite and I'll invite you. Let me see. Hey, how you doing, Salon? How you doing, sister? Thanks for coming in. Much appreciated your support. So yeah, basically that's what I'm thinking. What was the point and behind having this phone and not having it at the right time, marketing and everything? Not sure. what the boardroom was thinking about this actual phone. So if anybody want to get invited, offer the invite again, put the word invite, and this is a subject we're discussing. It was a hit or a miss. So if it's a hit, put number one. If it was a miss, put number two. If you put number two, explain why. Put number two and dash and explain why it was a miss. Because I would like to know your opinion because I'm intrigued. I want to know everybody's. For me, I'll say number two is a miss. Wrong time, wrong timing, wrong pricing. That's just me. If you agree with me, you could put it three. So, one, if it was the right time. Two, if it was a miss and your why it was a miss. And three, if you agree with me. So I say number two, and I said the timing, it's not affordable, and that's all I say. Whatever I said earlier, so I can recall. So let me go back. Two, like I said before, it should have come out last year, maybe for a lower price. I'm just saying. And I agree with the pricing structure because there's more affordable phones out there with, as much as specs or close to specs to that or exceeding for least amount of price. So it's more affordability for those phones. But for example, the Pixel 6 from Google. So that's one of the come to mind. Let me go back. And that's just my opinion. So how you doing, sir? Big, big, big. So why you say I'm number one? Because number one means that it's a hit. Number two is a miss. So I just want to know your opinion. Your opinion. Yeah, for me, it's gonna get a Oh, let me put number three. Okay, also, he said number three. So therefore, number three, although the carriers will offer it for free and discount through bills, credit, or BOGO. Yeah, that is true. But currently, right now, it's not gonna be discount. Probably a couple of weeks or close to the actual S22 coming out. So that'll be a different story. Let me go back to the comments. The FE is an excellent price and will be better buy than the Pixel 6, 7, 7 out of 10 Pixel users still have weird bugs. My money is on the FE, although a regular S20 or S21 is a better pickup. Exactly, that's what I was saying. You read my mind. That was I said. That's why I went to number three, and that's why I was going for that. Thanks for coming in, Savage Scientist. For me, it's a good phone, don't get me wrong, but it's just the weird timing that they offer it. And that's what it killed me a lot of a part of it. I understand that Google got a lot of bugs, but if you think about it, those are software bugs and those could be fixed. Yeah, I know I get the true analogy, or not analogy, the true statement about you don't buy a phone for the promise of tomorrow, which is true, but I'm just saying for the price, you can complain. Better camera on the actual photo and stills, improve a lot on the actual video part. People have proven 22, so. And anybody want to get invited, put invite and I will invite you. Let me go over here. Pixel 6 is a great phone, but still has way too many kinks. Google should have released software updates quicker and much better. Yes, I agree, but also you got to think about it. It's a new ship, so it's a tensor ship. So therefore, for that ship, it's new, so the infrastructure is new, so they're getting used to it. And I understand that you got a point because I'm not saying you're wrong. All I'm saying is just, and I didn't even defending Google at all. It's just a new infrastructure, a new ship, and they build it from the ground. So of course they're gonna have trouble, but within a year they should be running more better. And if it's not, then we can leak the fire on them because by then they should have more ground and more stuff to fix that phone. But I digress. The subject's not that phone. You make good points. I agree. come on, this thing want to close. It's trolling me. Oh yeah. So let me go. That's just my hot take on that. Let me just move out of that. Give me a second. I want to check something quick because on my actual screen share didn't want to work. I don't know why, but I will do another stream privately and I will check the settings and everything why I couldn't scroll on the actual that. I'm gonna go back to the website GSN Arena and I'm gonna go off my phone because it's loading up, so I'm waiting. Here we go. So that phone, if you look at it, the size is 6.4. It's good. It's 12 megapixel and has 68 gig of RAMs. And also it have 45 milliamp battery, which is all those things are good, but it's still the price, performance, and actual body is still missing for me. I mean, I can't speak for anybody else. So yeah, so it's a pretty decent, fair phone, but it's just the pricing and like I said earlier, repeat again. And it's 5G. Don't get me wrong. It's 128 gigahertz and 6 RAMs, and yeah, it's good. I mean, oh, here it goes. This is what I'm trying to look. Give me a second. I want to go. Oh yeah, so the display is it's an AMOLED and also 128 gigahertz with HDR 10 plus. So that's good. So that's good. That's good. So that's not bad. So it's running Android 12, Samsung UI 4. It's not bad. It's a Snapdragon 888, as we know, and it's a 5 millimeter graphics, nanometer, pronounced that correct. So, I mean, it's a decent, fair phone, but so the main sensor of the camera is 12 megapixel, and the telephoto is 8 megapixel. The ultra wide is 12. Oh, it's not bad. So it do 4K 30 and 60. That's another good point with that. So let me go back. I'm gonna stop reading this and go back to the comments. I don't want to miss no comments. So the phone that I'm using is the iPhone XR. Don't want to take it out of the case because last time I hit it hard. Nothing happened, no scratches. I got lucky, but I won't take no chance. Yeah, Samsung, iPhone, I had an infrastructure. I do not defend Google at all. Google just try too hard to compete. They are definitely quantity over quality. Shame on their airhead and CEO. I hate him. Okay, cool. So let me go back and see any other point. So Barry says, sorry, you are having issues with the Pixel 6. Hey, Savage, okay, talking to him. I'm using the, okay, so I'm using the 12. Oh, that's a nice phone. So yeah, Big Salon, Magitech, feel free to ask Luis to go on camera. We would love to hear more opinions. Yes, if you don't want to come in camera, you can write your opinions. I mean, if you put the word invite, and I think I know you, I'll invite you, and just talk about the subject and just don't stay there and be like, mm-hmm. So I need conversation back and forth if you want to be on camera. By the time the S22 comes, that phone will be more discounted. Depending on how much is discounted, then I could recommend it. Because like I said earlier, I think what Sharky Finn said, BOGO deals, buy one, get one free, and discount because the new type of models coming and stuff like that. Currently, the app that I'm streaming is with Lemon. It's called Melon app. Sorry, I pronounced it right. Melon app, and I'm streaming with that because I got a deal for lifetime for $7.50. So $7.50. So I couldn't complain. So that's what's up. Hey, thanks for coming in. B-Take Reviews. Mike, welcome, my brother. Mill Households is in the house. I completely agree with y'all, Big Dog. Yeah, I mean, I do agree with a lot of his points. I'm not disagreeing with that because, I mean, the phone is good. I just would like to, pick Samsung board members. Why this late of the game? Or it was because there was so many products out there, and quarter four, for example, takes over and everything, or was not ready for prime time to be released. I wonder. That's just all. I'm still growing my channel slowly. Oh yes, that's what you could do little by little. Thank Millhouse. So today, about 10:30 to 11 Eastern time, I'm gonna drop my video. I just need to record one more thing, put it in on the edit, and I'll be done. And I will show it to one person, and that's it. And I'll show that quick to that person, and we can continue. That's okay. That 21 FE isn't bad, but come out at the wrong time. That's what I'm saying. You and I look at it eye to eye. I agree with that. If you have any more comments on that subject, put them, and I'll share them and all that. I just want to like to hear more people's opinion on that. So you get water because so at least I'm dehydrated today. That's what you get when you haven't been in camera for so long recording videos, and you go back and forth recording, doing stuff. You get dehydrated. So yeah, that's the only thing that I'm discussing. Is this type of phone going to continue in the near future? Or, I mean, not in the future. We don't know if it's going to have for next year, but if it does, it had to be dropped in the right time. That's all I'm saying with that. So give me a second. I want to check something quick. Not bad. I want to just thanks everybody. I'm not done, but right now I hit 778 subscribers. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm happy with that. Thanks everybody being here. Let me continue back to the actual point of people making. So Sharky. So we go with this. What's crazy is that the regular S21 with better build quality than the FE S21 FE has been discounted to 600 or less. So why would anybody spend 700 for the FE? Yeah, it's true, but if you come in, I hate this word, I'll say regular people, I'll say your average consumer, regular person like mom, uncle, they go to the store, they'll be like, oh, I like that phone. They're gonna buy it because they don't know that the other one has better specs and everything. S21 regular is discounted at 600, and therefore they'll buy, the fan edition, which is a mistake because the other one is more powerful in every level and every areas. So it's just the pattern of the person who knows about techie, about know enough. Well, this is what I want to get. This is what I'm getting. If they don't know better, then they'll buy that phone. So that's the only thing logically I don't understand. And that's a good point, Sharky. The price point compared to the predecessors, not predecessor, but their own line type of phones are less with better value. So I agree with that. That was a great point. Well, if anybody want to be part of the conversation, you put the word invite, and I'll invite you. So just let me know, and I'll gladly invite you. So just an invitation. If you're part of the I can't speak today. Replay crew, like, comment, subscribe, do those things. Much appreciated. Let's continue with the thing. So yeah, so that's what I'm scratching my head. The timing and the pricing, you could get more other phones, and even on the actual, even same manufacturer could get better, like Sharky mentioned. That's just another, you know, put it this way. Oops, I'm off camera. That's another thing that I want to mention. Okay, it's cool. Make sure safety comes first and all that. So, so that's the thing that I'm really breaking into different categories. Because I'm breaking, if it's enough to pay that price. No, because like it was mentioned earlier, the S21, that's the thing that I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, $600, better value, better build quality. Repeat again, like Sharky said. Wait a minute, that's when they raise an eyebrow. But that also matters on the person buying the phone, how much knowledge they have on phones and stuff like that. You know, some people just go and buy. Oh, this that came out, I want it. See, maybe they did a little research, but they don't know enough. Because I'm sure my mom don't know. She'll go buy a phone. She'll call me. Yeah, that's a different. But not every uncle and aunt and cousins that are a certain age don't, you know, consult me. So therefore they buy whatever, and I'll be like, why you buy this phone when you can buy something for the same amount and wipe the floor? You know what I'm saying? 10 times. And the longevity is going to be there because it's been out a couple of months or close to a year to the next iteration of the phone of the next model coming out. So that's another thing. I'm like, sometimes I scratch my head, but it is what it is. I mean, can't fall to the game. Samsung selling it, Samsung selling it. Let me go over here. Track your friend, another comment. So the FE, it might sell better if Samsung call it the only fan edition rather than the fan edition. Yeah, that's another thing because don't that fan edition supposed to be the top of the game because it's the fan edition. So why having less material? That's another thing that I scratched the name. I just can't wrap my head around it. I don't. That's why I'm leaving this comment. It just like I'm just thinking. Well, hold up. The fan edition is for the fan. So why I'm getting less material? I know it's not. It doesn't say Ultra Super Fan Edition, Max Pro. I get it, but it's a fan edition. It's supposed to be a collection of items, don't it? Call me wrong, anybody, if I'm wrong with my analogy. Even now, even though if it's even it's not analogy, it's a proven fact. A fan edition means supposed to be better in every way. I just don't get it. Let me fix myself. I just don't get that. It's just weird. It is what it is, but I ain't gonna fall to the game. I'm just like scratch my head. That's what I could do on this one. It's just weird. And that's all I'm saying. The pricing, the scheme, the material, and the name, it doesn't add up. It doesn't really add up. So, because if you say fan edition, you're supposed to say the top of the top, the best of the best. So, so I'm gonna go to A15 because I was a little late. I want to make up for the time. 5 minutes late because I had the wrong cable for my camera. Two similar cables, but it was not the right, so the data was not going through for my USB to work. So let me go back over here. For Bonnie, I remember when they had the active line. Yeah, the active line was, let me think. AT&T, if I'm not mistaken, had that locked down, and it was a rugged phone, and it was good. I mean, yeah, that could be questionable, but it was rugged enough to survive. I remember that too. That was good. I think Active 9 was the last one, or the 8 they stopped. Somewhere they stopped, the 8 or the 9. Because I don't think they had it for the 10. Because actually my mom had the Galaxy Samsung 10E. So Also, give me a second. I'm trying to get something here. Go to menu. Switch my tick. Donations are welcome, but not mandatory. There's my Cash App. If you want to donate, support the channel, it's much appreciated. No attachment. By being here, you're supporting. So I just want to throw that out there. Go back to the comments. So go back to this comment from Bonnie. So it was the Active 8, the last one they made. I wonder why they cannibalized that. Maybe not enough sales, but I think it was a good, decent phone. Seeing some drop tests and it survived. I mean, still have questionable on the durability and all that has questionable material, but it was good enough to survive. It was active enough for me. Enough? No, but enough. You get what I mean with that. So yeah, so I'm just do a recap again. Price, timing coming out, name, and material quality bill. I understand it's supposed to be a low tier phone because of the material to cut the price down. But if you call it the name, fan edition, well, fan edition means collectible items. So therefore, repeat again, I wanted to reiterate that point because it's not right. I'm like, oh, hold on. No. So that's another thing. So those are the things. Any other comment you want to talk or that or anything? I mean, now it's just the open floor. I want to talk about any subject or anything along the lines of mobile. It'd be fine. Just put it there and I will make it happen too. If I know what I'm going to talk about, like if you put a subject, I don't, well, I ask, well, sorry, can't help you, but, or anybody else. So let me go back. Will be a Sharky Fin says, the timing is def bad with the S22 series coming out next month. Apple expected to release a new phone SE before April and OnePlus 10 also coming out in the spring. Yeah, the timing is bad, but I think when the S22 comes, I think the price is going to be dropped. Now, how much is the price going to drop? Is it warranted to get it on the price drop because the price is right? And that's the question that we need to ask. If it's right, I'll recommend it. But if the price is not low enough, I'm not going to recommend it. Even I recommend something else, like you say, iPhone SE, One Plus, maybe Google got more updates for improve more the phone. I could recommend that to a certain extent because it still have a lot of bugs. I mean, it's true, but so let me go for cyber scientist comment. I like the small note device only if they had the same spec. Okay, let me explain something. The reason I didn't like it could because the small note it had a lot of compromise. One, the note was built to be the bigger phone canvas, so therefore that was a negative. Put it this way, boom, boom, boom. I mean, the reason that phone was released it was because it was a big phone, so therefore you had the top of the top specs and everything, and the camera was big, so it could be a productivity phone, a house, and everything, S Pen, everything. So that's the only thing that I didn't like the small one. Some people was yearning for the small phone Note, but if you think about it, that was a negative. For me, it was a negative because that not what the phone represented since the day one was released. Why was released? Because a certain niche, people wanted a more big phone, a mini tablet to carry around, and that's what people wanted it. So, and nowadays, in different form factors, different, but at that time, I was not warranted to come out the small Note 10, and that's my opinion. Let me go for Bonnie, um, my sister is still using the Note 9 until the S22 come out. And the Note 9 is a fabulous phone. Like I said, if it ain't broken, don't break it. So Sharky responding to Bonnie, he said, indeed, the Note 9 was an excellent device and was very popular. It was popular. So, oh, thanks for coming in, I caller. Much appreciated, sir. Salute to you. So yeah. So the subject we're talking about is the Samsung Galaxy S21 FE edition, fan edition phone, and now we just open any discussion that we want. I had a cracked camera. See, to be honest, I only broke one phone in my lifetime, and it was the BlackBerry Curve. But the thing was, Bonnie, I'm gonna tell you, or everybody in here, it was ghetto. I dropped it and I pieced it back together. It clipped like a Lego. I was able to clip it, but you could see the seams in the line wasn't all together. But I still rocked it for 6 more months because it wasn't that bad. If it ain't broke it, don't break it. Ah, good one. Yep. Yeah, it's true. Uh, hey, how you doing? Take love your mama. For some reason, I almost forgot your name. And she was part of with Barry to make all this happen with the better lighting. So I want to say thanks again with that. And oh, and by the way, take love your mama. How you doing with school? Because you say you were going to school this year for it was programming or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. So I wonder how you doing with that. And once again, congrats getting on the program. Mine was the iPhone XR. That thing kept getting hot. Oh wow. Yeah, I only encountered one battery problem, and it was one of my friend's cousins. I didn't know that person. It was an elder person, a certain age. But I was like, what? When I saw that, I went to meet him, and we was talking, and somehow I looked at the phone. It was on the table by mistake. I was like, oh, I turned my head because he was giving me coffee. And I said, excuse me. And then we told him what was going on. And we showed him videos. Yo, that's not a normal thingy. He said, yeah, the phone get hotter. It can do this, and that. I feel like it's going to burn my hands. I said, yo, you need to stop and return that phone. Not return it because you already bought it. You already had it for a year and a half. But get another phone for safety. So, let me get back to Tech Loving Mama. It's going good so far, I think. It's good because the major that you're taking and your career path you're taking, there's a lot of tutorials out there and a lot of stuff like what it is. So, today and age it's much easier to be a student because of the technology and the advancement. That's pretty good, and you can, there's tutorials and stuff like that. People talking about it, and that's good because back when I was going to college, we didn't have that. You had to learn it the hard way, the hard way. Rarely internet was coming a thing. So, not telling my age, but my first personal computer that I used. Are you ready for this, folks? Windows 3.1 with floppy disks. And we had Microsoft. We had WordPerfect, and it was all number based F2, F3 to do on the line and all that. So, I'm kind of telling my age, but that's what I did. First program that I used. So yeah, so I can't wait to finish my review. Not a review, a unboxing of the product that I'm doing, which I already said it, and I'm happy with that. So let me get back over here. Oh yeah, laugh out loud. I remember Windows 95. Yep, that was the next model. Then that was more polished. Mike from B Tech. So yeah, B Tech reviews. So yeah, no, honestly, I remember Windows 95, 98. Windows Me was 2000 Windows, and it was garbage. Windows XP was good. What else we had? Oh, the Windows 7. Oh, that thing was awful, awful. I bought it and I returned it 3 seconds. Yes, sir, that was the one Savage. That was the one I was rocking in school with the floppy disk. Then it became the hard disk. The two, I think it was 2.5 inch. You remember back in the days, we had to learn DOS command. Ooh, I never went to programming, but I took a DOS command class as an elective. It was DOS, line program, everything like CD slash, and you get my point. That was the good old days. So, Windows for work groups. That was another thing. Cause what it is, oh yeah, CD. I remember this one, and you know what that stands for? That's to retrieve your directory, and they could do slash. I think it was tree or something. Yeah, I remember all those. So yeah, so I used to work for the computer lab at my community college as a work study student. Let me go back to shark fin comment. So my worst long-term device was the iPhone 5. Bad connectivity, modem that caused stereo battery life, and the accelerator, excuse me, folks, stopped working correctly. Wow. See what Savage says? The tree comment is still around in Linux. Yes, it is. I'm not too familiar because we only did command line stuff like that. We didn't did nothing, no programming or nothing. So we learned a little bit. It was just a basic, super basic class. I took it as a elective because I wanted to get a good grade. Uh, do it sub sudo apt get tree in the links. Okay, gotcha. Kia to Technical is in the house. When is your next live stream? You're doing good. Keep rocking it. Yeah, sister, you're killing it with your channel. Little by little, you're getting there to the 1K mark. You'll make it this year. So yeah, give me. I can't get it, but it was too far. We're gonna get something, but it's too far, so I'll leave it like that. Hmm. Oh, probably Fridays. Are you having a schedule like me, every other person? That's good to keep a schedule because that give value to your regular folks followers because they'll be like, okay, I know what to expect, what day to come, and it's gonna be show stream, a talk stream, stuff like that. So that's good, Kia. Let me put your comment up. Like be on schedule. I think it's a good thing to have like me, Gigi, Eric, we all got holla at your boy, aka LeSean, aka holla at your boy. So it's good to have a schedule. So let me get back a bit to Sharky Finn message. I had the essential phone for a couple of weeks, but I had to return it to Amazon. Had to return it to Amazon because the mic stopped working. Brother, what's wrong with every phone you get? You out of luck. It's all. I don't get it. I just want to make that funny. Wow, you every phone, not every phone, but every phone you mentioned is like, whoa, issues. I know I'm gonna do this again, and I hope I don't pay the price. But I like to do this. It's just a friendly troll and reminder of everybody on my live stream. So I'm going slow. Boom, boom, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Boom, 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 beautiful. Ooh, look at that glistening best product red. I had to do that. This is right there. It's Marquez wallpaper. I found it on the website, and it got a bunch of emojis of technology. Get out of here. This is how I got my screen set up. Let me bring the thing down because it's too hard to see in camera. There you go. And then my second screen is all Google. I don't know if you can see that. My apologies. And then look how beautiful, look how beautiful. It's still working. Yes, Charky, don't be scared. I'm not gonna drop it. Prada Red donation to Ace Foundation. It's glistening, it's glistening. Haha. Okay. There you go. But I don't know what happened to my light. That's weird. Now put this back before I drop it. Stop acting like an idiot. And now, put it back like it was. Yep. So, let me go back. My iPhone 5 experiment, okay, let me read it back. Wait. I need to read. I can't read like a 2-year-old. My bad. My iPhone 5 experiment is what drove me to Android in the first place. Oh, wow. Will I ever go back to Android? Yeah, I will. And it's going to be a Pixel. I want to be teen hybrid. So that's what I'm looking for in the future. But now, this is working. I don't have to buy a new phone and waste money. So that's all I want to say. Live by example. I want to live in my means, not go outside my means and be in the red for a phone that is not really going to bring me return on investment. But anyway, enough of trolling on that. So any other subject y'all want to talk? I'm going to stay here 15 more minutes. Well, I already give a sneak peek what I'm talking about. My unboxing, simple, just the A-roll in unboxing, and that's going to be my gimbal that I'm going to use for the actual, what's it called? Sony CB1, and it's the Cyan, or Cyan, whatever you pronounce it, Crane M2, because they got the 3 that came out. And that's what I'm unboxing and finishing tonight. And mark my word, it's going to get done tonight, and it's going to go to the interwebs, and just a lot of stuff happening, personal stuff, but few people here and there knows, and, life happens. Not put an excuse, I'm getting the video done. It'll be my first video. So, go here. So, Kia too technical, let me see what she's saying. Yeah, I was going to live Friday, but I had a lot of videos I needed to record. Yeah, it's true, but you could do one video in a live stream, and continue like that. Yeah, really, you don't need to do 10, 12 videos. Just keep it concise, work on the video, crispy, clear, and everything to your best ability. And that's easier instead of, let them write videos and then that become overwhelmed because you be like, oh, if I don't do 5, 6 videos, nah. Just work with your means and work what you have and break it down little by little. Rather have it, one video, good quality, than 20 not so quality. You get my point. Just an advice. Yeah, YouTube is a grind, don't get me wrong. But I find out since I was rusty, this is what I got pissed off. First of all, I recorded the video. Number one mistake, never hit the record button. Number two, I live next to a church and a police department and firemen. Sirens when I was doing the video. So I had to record it second time. Third time, I did good on the B roll, perfect, but the A roll got messed up. Why? Once again, sirens, Bill's church, and everything. So I gotta find a way to record. If I look out my window, all I see is a supermarket, then I see the church. So, I'm not putting an excuse. I'm just saying things happen. That's where I live, and I'm gonna still continue and produce and make the video. So it's true. I mean, it's a grind. But if you streamline your process and you do things, okay, I'm gonna do the A roll, the B roll. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 hours to this, 2 hours to that, for example. Okay, today I'm gonna record for 2 hours, and that's it. And I'm gonna make sure the 2 hours gonna be super productive, and I'm gonna take a 10-minute break because you're a human being. Boom, boom. I think that's called the Pomodoro Technique. I'm not sure if that's the right terminology. You work for a certain amount and you take a break, and then you work for a certain amount and you stop, and that's it. You ain't looking at it no more. It's about walking away and doing your normal life, and then you come back. And you could set days. This hour from this hours, I'm gonna record. So it's called time management and make yourself better. I have to make another video soon. Oh yes, and you don't have to make the process complicated. I mean, when I came back, I was all lost, like I was frustrated with a lot of stuff. But yeah, I admit it, I was rusty. I'm not gonna say that, but it's okay. I got through it. I talked to a couple of my friends. They calmed me down. They're like, yo, you got this. You're just frustrated because, now you got to record more due to the fact the mishap and all that, which is true. Because, I'm recording, so I got the camera turned the other way. So on my actual camera, you got a tiny light that tells you it's recording. But it's not on the actual screen. It's on the outside body. So therefore, I couldn't tell that I forgot to hit the record. And it's fine. Whatever, it's fine. I just record it again and do it again. That's all you could do. Care too technical, put it back. Laugh out loud, those were products the company sent me, so I tried to record them and upload them the first. Oh yeah, that makes sense. But also, when you deal with companies, you gotta, not let them dictate everything from you. You gotta do it in a fashionable timing, not take forever, but also not let them push you. Oh, what's the video? What's the video? No. Because that don't work either. Now I got another question. So going back to the subject of the S21 FE. If the price is $600 when the 22 come out, this is just thinking if the price is $600, will you recommend that phone? Don't forget, if you're in the United States, there are taxes in a lot of states. Most of the states have taxes. So if you would recommend it for $600, put it number one. If you don't, put number two. I just want to hear people's opinion. So yeah, one, if you think for $600 is the right price to recommend it, and two, if it's not. So I just want to hear people's opinion. Do like a little poll to see. Let me check out something quick. Yeah, finally everything's working and everything. So I'm just chilling over here. Hey, Latrell, I see you was in CES. How was that? How was your experience? If that was your first time? So, Kia? No, they didn't put me to just like the. Okay, cool. That makes sense, Kia. So let me go to Shark Fin. No, because the regular S21 is already $600. True, you did say that earlier. Yeah, if you put in number two and you want to elaborate why, then let me know. So Latrell, let me go over here. So Latrell said okay, the 20 S21 FE was cool to see in person, but I will stick with the S22 FE. And the second for the person already after 20 FE. See, if you think the price is not warranted, let me know your reason for and everything. Yeah, it will be there 3 months from now, Kia. I agree. At 400. I mean, I don't know if the price should have been 400 because you got to think it got the Snapdragon 888, so therefore that's also going to bring the price up. You see, you got to look. Yeah, that's the price you like, but what is the actual price? Because you got to look at the internals. Well, how low can you get it? You know, because the phone's already out. And let me go to Barry and read this comment. So, if someone needs DeX, I can recommend it. Otherwise, it is the Pixel 6. If they are overseas, let me see how I can pronounce it. Xiaomi, well, don't laugh at me. 12 or Realme GT2 or GT2 Pro. And I agree 100%. And I agree also with Sharky because of the price of the S21 regular. So I got a question. I don't know if you know Barry or the chat. If one of the Samsung phones don't have this, can you side load it? Since you can side load things on Android, so I don't know things that I want to think about. See? Oh yeah, Barry. Yeah, these great choices. I agree. Yeah, I mean, I agree 100%. I don't know at 600 when the S21 is going to be cheaper because the S22 is already there. So the price of the S21 regular is going to be less price. So therefore, it's even going to drop more. Oh, that's another thing we got to think about. Thanks, I appreciate it. I will follow you back. Also on Twitter, I do Twitter Spaces. I was doing once a week. And I said also three videos, not three videos, I'm gonna do two videos. One is a live stream, one is a recorded video on my channel, and one is a Twitter space. And the Twitter spaces, I think I'm gonna do weekends. That's what I'm trying to go for. Like at least, probably Sundays boring, do like a 1 hour, 1 hour and 30 minutes the most, not overtake it. So yeah, and Twitter spaces, is audio. So let me go back to Barry comment. Remind me to follow you back if I haven't done it yet. Send me, put my name in the DM and say follow back. So Barry said it's Dex APK, but sometimes it block it. Oh, they do. Oh, okay. Unless you go to XDA developer and not everybody know how to do that. So okay. So let me go to scientist programming question. Here it goes. Why it's not coming out? Oh, it's taking time. Google needs to make something comparable to Dex. Well, I think it was taking Mike that mentioned this about the foldable phone. He said that the foldable phone from Google is supposed to be Google in the outside. When you open it, the phone is supposed to be the form of Chrome. That was a good, interesting thing, and I was thinking. Let me go back to Barry. What I mean is they disabled the HDMI out capability so you can't use it. Unless you're smart enough and you root it or do whatever you need to do. Okay, gotcha. I mean, Dex is very powerful. I mean, Dex stands for desktop experience. From what I saw, the videos and everything, it's a powerful software, and I get why Eric love it a lot. You know, so take this off. I got 4 more minutes for your questions or anything you want to talk about. we can continue. So, oh, and by the way, Barry, I will send you that copy of the video once I finish. I should be everything done by 10:30. So I will send you that before I post it. Let me go back over here with Chucky Finn. Louis, speaking of decks, any thoughts on the Samsung Tab Ace Ultra? Look like it will be spec wisely, but I do fear the 14.6 screen size is the price will turn non-tech people away. Well, those that want to get it are going to get it, but you got to think about the size and the pricing. For me, a tablet is supposed to be a big enough form factor, but easy enough to carry around. That's just me. But if you want that, you must. If you want a big screen, you might as well get an actual computer. So that's the only thing that when tablets become, because Samsung have back in the days, y'all remember that Flossie Carter had the 18-inch tablet when Samsung behemoths. I mean, there's videos out there and it's just weird. I mean, it's crazy because I'm like, how big a tablet needs to be? Then you lose the form factor, the useness, the ease of it, the carrying, and all that. Even with my tablet, the iPad, I got the 11-inch, and it's a hassle when I got the actual Magic Keyboard and everything, all the accessories from the actual company, Apple and Apple Pencil. It's just a little heavier to carry around. So you got people got to think about that. Let me read this comment. Wait a minute. Okay, let me read this comment from Kia. As I'm jumping, I want to jump comments. Thanks, Louis. Okay, why is Kia's comments not coming? Oh, there you go. Yep, Dex is dope on my phone. I love it. Cool. Let me go back. Did anybody else say something? I thought I saw another comment. Oh, science. Savage Science. Let's go. Let's read this comment. So, will the Tab A have an in-body pen like the Galaxy Tab 10 Note released in 2013? Well, I don't think so because if you look at this, the last person I'm gonna answer, and then I'm gonna close and land the plane. I don't think so. Due to the reason of the actual, they trying to convert the S Pen into the regular line in the actual phone line because the phone got a pencil. Will the phone have it embedded inside? Will make that phone bulkier? Yes, and a lot of infrastructure stuff we're gonna talk about how durable, how thick make the phone, stuff like that. So far, the phone quality is good, so that's not the problem. So. It's something that we shall see, but I don't think they're going back to that. I think that ship has sailed already. Embedding on the regular tablet, Samsung tablet, the S Pen. Well, folks, thanks for coming in. Let me see something quick before I could do that closing marking. Let me read the last question. And I'll sign out after this. Chucky Finn says, sadly, it will not based on article I have read it will magically attach to the Tab S7. Yeah, because I think they're saving it for the actual no line, not no line, the S line and the actual fall. I think in the future they're gonna be embedded. If I'm not mistaken, that's what I'm thinking. With that said, thanks for coming in, folks. I appreciate everyone for rocking with me. With that said, tune in at the same time, same channel, and I'll see you all around the internet. With that said, peace, and I'm out. Ooh, ooh, let's go.